Hey everybody, welcome back. It's been about 2 weeks since I posted a video. I've been dealing with health issues and trying to find electricians to come give me a quote on doing a total house rewire. Everything is settled back down a little bit. Still going to the doctors and trying to figure out what's going on, but not here for that. So this is part 2. I got the one back wall. It's all painted and ready for put decals on it. Everything else is still in black primer as far as some walls and stuff. I do have the consoles done, and those were kind of tricky to do. These 3 little things here in front, the consoles that actually fit on top of the other console tops, these were a pain in the butt. I had the decals on and they just didn't look right, so I ended up sanding them off, and I actually sanded the tops to where it diffuses the light better. Now I wanted to light these up, and I was going to put a little tiny, I think these are 402 SMDs. I got these from Jerry over at HD Model Works. They go up in there. I could put them up in that little, in this little slit here, and but I found out, I mean, I can rest it in the black area that's in there, but if you're looking through the cockpit windows, depending on where you're looking through the cockpit windows from, it does you can see the light kind of stick up in the bottom, so I didn't like that. And I love this design that they have, but to be practical, if you could put the light right up underneath there, but you're gonna have a hot spot and it's just not gonna look right, and you'd have to black out this bottom part. So what I did was I took me some sheet styrene, real thin stuff, and I made me some covers to go over each side. So now I can just stick the light up in there how I want it and get it just right, then super glue it in, and the whole thing will light and not be such a big hot spot. Like I said, these things, I worked on these things all day yesterday. It took me all day yesterday just to get these just right how I want it. What I did was I also took the decal sheet that Keith gives you, and I scanned it in my computer, so I have extra decals. He gives you an extra set of decals regardless, but I didn't want to use those because I wanted to keep those for I might put more Elkhart panels throughout. Like, I know there's actually an Elkhart little panel that's here, like I guess it would be for the door and to lock the door. I mean, I could light that. I don't know if I'm going to or not. And on this sheet here, on this wall here, there's actually another Elkhart panel and stuff on the back here that I noticed that I might go back and try to do one there also. There is one that goes on the wall here, and I'm going to try to fabricate that out of sheet styrene, and it's like a little box that kind of juts out from the wall a little bit. I did get the warp core finished. It's all decaled and everything, and I got to seal off the bottom, so I'm going to put a red LED on the bottom so to shine this part down here red. And for the blue LED, I am going to use the that cob lighting and put that in there and wire it from the top. Because if you put it in here, say like this, and then on the back side of this wall is actually, here we go, is this piece that goes on the back, so you can actually run it through the top, and then I can run wiring down back behind there so you won't see it. Well, you're not going to see it anyways, even if you've got the back hatch open, you're not going to be able to see back into this part. So that's what I'm working on. I did get the front console in the floor or in the tub, and there it is. Now the gray you see here is not paint, it's actually felt. It's felt. It's got a sticky back to it. You just peel the paper off the back and lay it down. This here is one piece, and then this whole piece here is another piece that I've done. And I'm not crazy. You can see where it kind of folded on itself a little bit, and I'm not crazy about that. So I may end up pulling this whole thing out and redoing it. I'm not liking how it came out down here. I cut it on a diagonal there, and it just I just don't care for it. What I will show you is, I'll show you the lights that I've got wired up in the front. Turn some lights off. For that, I painted in, but I think I'm going to go back and put a decal over it. Then there's that light for that L cars. Here's a light in the front, and it actually shines back on this stuff, which I like. And I got that was working well. That was working. I swear to God it was, and I don't know why it's not now. Oh, it come off. Hold on. Let me wire this back up. Okay, why is it not? Two of them come off. Well, come on here. I'm trying to do this live, and it's being a pain in the butt. Alright, let's see if she'll work now. There we go. She's working now. As you can see, there's that one works. We'll flip it on its side here, and you can see that that one there is working as well. So I like how all this lighting turned out, and there is a little bit of light that I got underneath here. I like it. I like how it spills out, so I left it. That is the front. Excuse me. See if we can't. There. And of course, you know, the camera's going to blow out the lighting quite a bit, and it's not as bright as it is on camera actually. It's very subtle, just how I want it. Let's see, I got a light leak here that I've got to go back and fix some more. But that's it. That's all I've got so far. Like I said, I haven't had much time to work on it, and I'm working on it a little bit today. I've got to work, I'm working a double. I got to go in and work third tonight and first tomorrow, so I'll come back later with a little bit more of an update, and then I'll end up posting this video tomorrow morning. So stay tuned, guys, and I shall return. Hey everybody here, welcome back again. This is later on Sunday evening. And this is where I've got it for the day. I got the two side consoles in, and they weren't easy to get in there, I'll tell you that. I ended up breaking this one right here at this join, but all I have to do is put some paint on the side of it there and you won't be able to tell it. I used 5-minute epoxy on this one, and I used 5-minute epoxy on this side here in the front, and this little piece back here I put I just did super glue. Once it all sets up and everything, I'll make sure when you put the canopy on and stuff that you can't, if you could see this right here, then I'll end up putting some epoxy sculpt in there and seal that gap up. The other one I don't really have a gap on that one, so that one turned out better than this side. I got the chairs in, but I can pull them out. Don't know if I'm happy with the color or not. I just don't know if I like it or not yet, so I just have to wait to see if I like it. I did take out the old carpet that was in here, and I traced me out a new pattern using tracing paper, and this laid down flat, so that's all good. You can see it looks a little bit better in there than it did before, so we're good on that. Back here there's a little bit of space where the carpet isn't, but there's actually a piece that goes there. It's this piece that will fit there, and by the time you put everything in, you're not going to see back behind there anyway. So, and I had to cut the carpet just a little bit so this piece will sit in here, and I'll have to cut the carpet so this big piece will sit flush, so I don't glue it down onto the carpet and just make it the felt and make a big mess. And just that way that way I can still make sure I've got a clearance for everything that will fit. What else? I gotta neaten up all the wiring. I got wiring here. I got wiring all over on the other side, and I got a bunch of wiring in the front. So all that's got to be cleaned up. So once all the epoxy and everything sits up, and this week I'll be concentrating on tidying up all the wiring. There's some schmutz or something there. I don't like that. I don't know why it's there. I did end up putting on the sides. I think I can do this one side to show you what it looks like when it's all on. Okay. And that green light in the front. Now, I'm going to have to hold it. There's a green light in the front. And all of it. Now the camera looks like there is hot spots, but there really isn't any hot spots. So, in person it looks real good. It looks dim enough to where I won't have to use a dimmer. And, so that is that. Alright, slow going. I did like 2 steps forward, 3 steps back by redoing the carpet, redoing these with new decals, and I do got the little console in the back. It is done also, so when it's done it'll fit right back here. So the next step is to paint this wall, get it the right color, get that set in there so I can put the last console in, and figure out where else I'm going to put decals that they're going to light up. Now, I did notice, I don't know if it was the last decal on this very end or if there's actually a little box with an Elcars on top of it back in the back, and one, actually it's in the book, so hold on and I'll show you that. See here, that right there, there we go, yeah, that right there, I don't know if that's on the very last piece of the console or if that's actually an Elcars that's down on the floor. So I may end up doing making a box for that and putting that in there. And yep, I did get some on that. This looks good. So that is it for now. Like I said, I'll work on this video tonight while I'm at work and get it uploaded. And each day this week after work, like normal, I'll try to continue on and get more stuff done. I believe I'm still on schedule. If I have the interior done, completely done, by mid-April, toward the end of April, that gives me a whole month to do the exterior. And I'm pretty sure that it won't take me a whole month to do the exterior. I think once the interior is done, I think everything will start picking up. Because trying to figure out how you want to do your lighting and all the other stuff in here, you got to think about it before you start it. So thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for your subs. Thanks for my new subscribers. As always, leave your questions, comments, suggestions in the comments section. And until the next update, guys, be safe, and I'll see you. Oh, before I forget, I did post it on my Facebook page, but I wanted to give a big shout out to Keith over there at Cosmic Scale Models. He sent me, I think it was Monday or Tuesday, I got these in the mail. Now these are a whole bunch of figures. And I think you got some guy here, you got B'Elanna here. You could probably do that one as Kess if you wanted to, with the ponytail. You got one sitting down here. You got another one. You got a bald one here. You got 7 of 9. I believe this one here is supposed to be Captain Janeway. You got another one with a pad. You could probably make him into Tuvok. You actually got Neelix. I think one of these is supposed to be Tom Paris because there's a B'Elanna in there. And then you got another one that's looks like he's bald headed. You can put him somewhere. So he gave me all these. And he also gave me this set. Tricorders, phasers, phaser rifles out, phasers, loose tricorders. And they're all in this bag here. Now, let's see. Now, these are for his next generation set. Like the phaser rifles. You had the top and the bottom. You could actually do it to where they're closed, or you can do it while it's open, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it open and have it sitting maybe in the when I do the diorama, they'll be sitting down on the base toward the back hatch. See this one here. This one here is for the phasers. You got them lined up in there. Again, you know, I'll probably just leave the box open and have them laying about. And track holders are here. And there is some good detail on this. And what I'll do here, I might put this one inside the floor of the Delta Flyer, to where maybe they're like sitting back here on the bench and they're open or whatever. So I might do that. But thank you, Keith, for sending these. I was totally surprised, and after the day that I had the other day, finding this in the mail made my day. So thanks again. And I'm certainly going to be using these figures with this. I don't know if I'll use all the figures because there's quite a bit, and I'm going to use a couple figures sitting inside. Then maybe have like some of them stand. I'm going to try to do I want to try to build an Elcars console where they're standing at a console, a couple of them are standing there at the console, and I'll be able to operate the lights and everything from here. It's an idea I'm working on. So guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.